Why haven't you given up yet?
Yen, the so-called 5 sects of the Immortal Alliance, claiming to be the beacon of righteousness, are nothing but cowards hiding behind the Immortals' array of cowards.
They're merely using
cultivators of the Immortal Alliance. One group, no matter how strong your spiritual power, are still human, and all humans face death eventually. Only we of the Dark Clan family are immortal and undying, existing eternally in this world.
This is the second time it has shown cracks.
Humans are fragile. Their 100-year life is fleeting as morning dew. They're arrogant and hypocritical. Why bother with their fate? Join the Dark Abyss. Join the Dark Abyss. Don't care about your past here, strength fools. This is where you truly belong.
So this is the young lord of Snow City, Xie Xuechen. This lava execution ground is where the fallen gods was buried 10,000 gods was buried 10,000 years ago. Every hour, the wrath of the ancient gods scorching your soul and piercing to your bone. It stands alongside the divine execution platform as one of the 2 most terrifying places in the world. No one has ever survived here for 3 days, and yet you endured for 7. You truly live up to your reputation as the chosen of heaven, the strongest sword cultivator. Young lord, your features are unparalleled in this world, leaving a lasting impression. Have we met before? I heard you endured 7 days of punishment without yielding even a bit. Your resolve is incredibly firm. So firm, yet your lips seem rather soft-toned. What a pity! You exhausted all your spiritual power to repair the Immortals' array. Now you can't even break Zhangqi's seal. Look at you. For the sake of humanity, you'll even forsake your own life. Is it really worth it? A man this handsome. What a waste if he were to die.
Yes, Saintess, if he's willing to join us. We'll clean him up thoroughly and present him to you.
Your Grace, an envoy from the decaying Immortal Pavilion requests an audience.
Your master is in such a hurry that he sends you to me while I am in seclusion.
Grace, your power is extraordinary. Even while recovering in seclusion, you can send forth the projection, "Come to meet me."
Could it be that this ally of mine seeks to use this opportunity to probe into my current state?
Your Grace, you overthink it. My master sent me only to inquire about the progress of the matter. Encrusted to you earlier.
Xie Xuechen has been trapped in the lava for 7 days, but his faith remains unbroken.
No one has survived 3 days in the lava. But ENGDUB holds the key to the Chaos Pearl. He must not die.
You humans are always so impatient.
Your Grace, do not forget, if the Chaos Pearl isn't obtained, the decaying Immortal Pavilion will not risk helping you break the barrier of the Immortals Array. As long as the barrier exists, but the Dark Clan can never cross the Two Realms Mountain to step into the human world.
Go back and tell your master, since I have already agreed to this matter, I have my arrangement. Do not interfere, Father. And now it's time for you. Show your sincerity.
The Illusion Elixir is a rare pressure, almost non-existent in this world. It helps high-ranking members of the Dark Clan cultivate projection plans. Though the true form cannot cross the Immortal Array, the projection can pass through the barrier and reach the human realm.
A human. Master, you once said humans are deceitful, and the Immortal Alliance is even more despicable. Years ago, you fell into their trap because you trusted the Immortal Alliance, losing your right arm. You hate humans. You despise the Immortal Alliance, and your lifelong wish is to invade the human realm. I always thought you kept me out of your plans because of my impulsive nature. But now I see. You would rather work with those humans you despise in those days than let your disciple help you. So in your eyes, I am less than human.
Do you know who her is?
Someone from the Immortal Alliance.
How can you tell?
Because I know what you want. There is an item in the human realm that requires their cooperation. To obtain it is the ancient Baotao, the Chaos Pearl. Legend has it that in ancient times, the world was in chaos. Then heaven and earth split apart, forming the 3 realms. But the chaotic energy did not disappear. Instead, it condensed into 2 artifacts, the Book of Fate and the Chaos Pearl. They are interdependent yet opposing, maintaining the balance of destiny together. 10,000 years ago, the Chaos Pearl fell to the mortal world. They are interdependent yet opposing. During the mending of the heavens, thousands of years later, it was discovered by humans. Humans established the Immortal Alliance, using the power of the Chaos Pearl, using the power of the Chaos to create a barrier of the Immortals Array, trapping the Dark Clan within the Dark Abyss, unable to take even a single step out. The Chaos Pearl is an ancient divine treasure, holding the power of chaos. The 5 sects of the Immortal Alliance guard it closely. Now it is stored in the Pearl Tower of Snow City. To unlock the Pearl Tower, the tokens of the 5 sect leaders are required. You imprisoned Xie, wasn't it to force him to reveal the location of the tokens of Earth and open the tower to retrieve the pearl?
You're smart, but you've only guessed half of it. Someone else desires the Chaos Pearl. Since both sides have something the other wants, it's only natural to exploit that. When you visited Xie Xuechen, what were you trying to gain?
When I visited Xie Xuechen, It was, of course, to find out the location of the tokens and relieve you of this burden. So you're saying, Ko, you were gravely injured while hunting Xie Xuechen that day. Have you recovered that?
Why are you suddenly concerned about me?
Your kindness in raising me is never forgotten. I've always been thinking of how to repay you.
You haven't done anything unnecessary, have you?
Of course not.
Your brace, Xie Xuechen is attacking here.
No need for you to act. Focus on your recovery in seclusion. I'll handle him.
Go ahead.
Where is Sung?
It seems we are fated meeting again so soon.
It's you, ah.
I'm Mu Xuanling, the Saintess of the Dark Abyss. Young Lord, please guide me well. Young Lord. Are you looking for me? Why are you in such a hurry, young lord? Could it be that you can't forget that kiss in the lava? You really have no sense of cherishing beauty, do you? You shouldn't be here. If you don't leave, your spiritual power will run out. This Mu seems to re-sang with me. Well then, Mr. ASAP, why not take me hostage and escape together? They say one day as a couple means a lifetime of gratitude. Since I kissed you once, shouldn't that count? For at least 10 days of gratitude, 央楼只省容而西动。
What did you feed me in the lava?
Why do you treat me as an enemy? To save you, I even sacrificed my innocence. At the time, there were enforcers from the Dark Abyss present. I couldn't explain it to you. The medicine I fed you is called Half-Day Glory. After taking it, you can quickly regain your full strength again, but it requires a very minor price.
What price?
The effects only last an hour, and now it's probably at its limit moreover. From this moment on, for the next 10 days, you'll be completely powerless.
好，谢学长。谢学长，看, now I can finally kill you myself.
Anger demon, stand down.
But I really would. To kill Xie Xuechen.
But I've been taken hostage. He'll kill me.
So... kill...
Mr. Xie, you can't just use me and abandon me.
How did you...
When you weren't there, Anger Demon lost his will to fight. He became easy to deal with. But aren't you curious how I escaped from the area?
In the lava? I realized you weren't from the Dark Clan. The Dark Clan has no heartbeat, but you do. You and Sangqi are both of the Spirit Clan.
As expected of someone born with an extra sense. Your perception is extraordinary.
But as the Saintess of the Dark Abyss, you've also committed countless crimes.
Xie Xuechen. Xie Xuechen. If you're going to faint, don't do it here. What if the bad guys catch up? Xie Xuechen.
Bad guys?
Xie Xuechen.
You've got the nerve to call others bad. Yogan.
Mr. You were unconscious just now. You called out my name. Seems like you just can't forget me. We've already left the Two Realms Mountain. I concealed our presence along the way. No one was following us. Here, it's just the two of us. You could shout yourself hoarse, and no one would come.
Why did you save me? What exactly are you after?
Naturally, it's you. At first glance in the lava, I fell in love with you. So I offered the rarest spiritual essence to help you escape. I thought an hour would be enough for you to leave the dark abyss. Who would have thought you'd act so recklessly, charging straight into the temple of divine execution? I had no choice. I had to play along as your hostage. For you, I've practically betrayed my master and ancestors. The dark abyss is no longer an option for me. From now on, wherever you go, I'll follow.
As the Saintess of the Dark Abyss, how could you betray Ai Sankai?
We always act on our own desires, not on morality. What is there to betray? You don't believe me? Then let me tell you. Sun King's plan. He's cooperating with humans to obtain the Chaos Pearl. You're the son of the Immortal Alliance, leader and the Yoling Lord of Snow City. He imprisoned and tortured you in the lava just to wait until you were at the brink of despair, so you reveal everything to him. I said he's cooperating with humans. Why aren't you surprised at all? Do you know, within the Immortal Alliance,
There's a traitor.
so you already know. And indeed, the cracks in the array needed repairing. That's something widely known, not a secret. But the exact time for entering the array was only known by the Immortal Alliance. See, the timing of Sangai's ambush was too perfect. You're so clever, so you must have figured it out. In fact, that day, if you had abandoned repairing the barrier, you could have escaped unharmed. If the barrier broke, so be it. Just let the Dark Clan invade the human realm. Is it really worth risking your life to protect it?
You people from the Dark Abyss could never understand the way of the sword cultivator, who is Sung Chi cooperating with.
I don't know. I really don't know. There is no need to lie to you. The 5 Alliance tokens are guarded by the leaders of the 5 sets. Having only the one from Snow City is useless on its own. So I guess now, Sung Chi must have another plan. You see, I'd never held back. When it comes to the people I like, whether it should be said or not, I told you everything.
This woman's words are half-truths and must not be fully trusted. The wounds on my body.
Of course, I treated them for you and changed your clothes. Mr. I, you truly are magnificent and extraordinary, blessed with natural talent.
Let go of me. Let go of me.
You've lost your spiritual power. While I have a Mondo power, knowing you can't win, you still fight back. Are you playing hard to get?
Or let go of me.
Let go? Where should I let go? Here. Madam.
Miss Uncle, I just heard voice coming from your room and thought your husband had woken up. I happened to make some porridge, so I brought it over.
Thank you, madam. It's perfect timing. We're starving. My husband and I, have really troubled you this time.
No trouble at all. This is a remote place. You can recover here without worrying about enemy catching up. I heard from my son that your husband is gravely injured. You better stay here and recover fully before leaving. As it happens, my son knows a bit of medicine my goat lingo, and can help change his bandages.
Thank you.
No need to thank ma. If you need anything, just call him.
All right.
Youth is such a blessing. What are you peeking at? Well, off you go.
All right. I admit I lied. I told them we're a runaway couple. I'm the daughter of a wealthy family, and you're a down-and-out swordsman. My family disapproved of our marriage and sent people to hunt you down. That's why they took us in. Happy do we even look like a couple?
The one who treated my injuries was the Madame's son.
Yes, I admit I didn't see your majestic body or help with your injuries. And your clothes were also changed by him, Mr. Hall, at my request.
The Dark Clan is inherent malicious, and the Spirit Clan are the best liars.
But there's one thing I said that's true.
Which is?
That I like you. Now your body is injured. Your spiritual form is damaged. And you're no different from a mortal. Ich grains can help restore your vitality. The sooner you recover, the sooner you can get rid of me, right? Aren't you afraid I poisoned the porridge?
If you wanted to harm me, why would you save me?
I didn't poison it, but I did add something.
You?
Thanks. It's a tonic. Get some proper rest. It'll be good for your body.
Stealing, are you? Not working home. Beat you to death.
Do you want to come with me?
I'm a spirit slave. I must follow the steward's orders.
You're no spirit slave.
Why are you so kind to me?
I just want you to be happy.
Could it be that you are my long-lost father? Father.
Don't call me father.
You won't even tell your name. What should I call you then?
Just don't call me father.
Then... how about Big Brother, Big Brother?
Don't be afraid. Close your eyes. When you open them again, everything will be fine. Good girl, listen to me. Quickly unlock the spirit lock. So, Shang-Chi is coming. Quickly.
Big Brother. Is it really you? But you're supposed to be dead. In this world, if people give rise to greed, anger, or ignorance, inner demons will emerge. The aura of these inner demons gathers in the void sea and forms the Dark Clan. Creatures with no blood, no flesh, and no weaknesses. Even if shattered to dust, we will eventually return to the void sea and be reborn. Humans' attempt to wipe out the Dark Clan is pure wishful thinking.
But wishful thinking itself is also an obsession that can give birth to inner demons. That's my favorite part. Anger demon, why aren't you speaking?
Think based on my judgment. The Saintess must have eloped with Xie Xuechen, right?
Ridiculous elope. Don't you know what kind of person the Saintess is? She's nothing but sugar-coated poison. She'll fatter you on the surface, then stab you in the back. When has she ever been sincere? I bet this time too, she's plotting something in her heart.
Enough. His Grace ordered us to set up the demon array. Let's begin. If wherever there are inner demons, they'll serve as our eyes.
Without setting up the array, we didn't realize how many inner demons were spreading in the world these days. Humans are never satisfied.
Their greed knows no bounds.
This demon, Horen, will help us find them.
You're hurting me again.
Why are you here again?
We're married, doesn't that just mean sharing a bed?
And we could be anything, but never a married couple.
All right.
You sleep here. I'll find another spot.
Mister, see it be reasonable.
Let go.
Do you think you can beat me now? If I really wanted to do something to you, could you stop me? Be good. Lie down and rest. I know I.
No anger. The way of sword cultivators.
Straight, unyielding, no anger. Act brave, ever forward. You were born extraordinary. I suppose you never face such humiliation if you submit. It may unsettle your faith. If you resisted death, your dignity might be tarnished. And in the end, I'd still say, it may end. You were playing hard to get even more humility. Am I right? Rest assured, I won't lay a finger on you. If I were you, I wouldn't return to Snow City now. Whoever leaked your deployment must hold a high position in the Immortal Alliance. With your powers gone, if you run into them, you'd stand no chance. They'd undoubtedly try to kill you. Xie Xuechen. What exactly are you planning?
Do I need to tell you? What I'm planning. But do whatever you're scheming. I suggest you stop following me.
I know you don't want to travel with me, but can you stop me from following you? I already said, wherever you go, I'll follow.
I never agreed to this.
Mr. 8, you seem to have forgotten. I'm the Saintess of the Dark Abyss, a villain. I don't need your agreement. I know you don't fear death, but you care about the wall. And you want to protect humanity. As long as I'm willing, the whole world becomes my hostage.
Back in the Dark Abyss. She killed you.
But you missed your chance now. You're at my mercy.
Miss.
Mr. Ao.
Miss.
Mr. Ao, thank you for saving us. I'll repay this debt in the future.
No need for that, miss. Mostly breeds while ponies. There's only one fine steed that can travel hundreds of li a day. I bought it for you, but I told the merchant to let me know. If he gets more good horses, if you're not in a hurry, you can wait and stay in a few more days.
Hubby, what do you think?
Since we're eloping, we might be pursued. I'm afraid we'll bring trouble to Mister and the Madam, so we can't stay long. There's only one horse, but it'll do. Mr. Aho, thank you for your efforts.
No need to thank me. It was just a small gesture, but today I asked around at the market. There's no news of any martial artists nearby. Our Kingshan market rarely sees outsiders. If any martial artist came, someone would have known about it. Miss Mo, your family probably doesn't know you're here. You can relax. There's no need to rush on. Staying a few more days wouldn't hurt.
If my husband says we should leave, then of course I'll follow his lead. Miss Zhao, we have no gold or silver. Take this hairpin as a small token of gratitude. Thank you for your trouble.
Oh, this is too much.
Just take it on the madam's behalf, huh? Thank her for me.
Miss. We found you.
Desire demon. You set up the demon array. This Mr. Hall of yours has developed a desire for you, knowing it's out of reach, yet unwilling to let go. This has given birth to an inner demon. And once there's an inner demon, it can be controlled. So are you blaming Nini for being too charming, boss? How did you get out?
She's using the illusion elixir. This isn't her true form. It's a projection.
During the battle at the Immortal's Array, we were so focused on fighting that we didn't get a good look at Mr. S.'s appearance. Now that I see you today, Anger Demon was right and you are quite good looking. Fighting is exhausting. Be good and come back to the Dark Abyss with me.
He's mine.
Oh, really?
This is bad. It's Desire Demon's cage of greed. Though Desire Demon isn't as skilled in combat as Anger Demon, she's extremely troublesome. This cage of greed traps people in their desires, leading them to die in bliss. Xie Xuechen, you be careful. Xie Xuechen, my chest hurts so much. Can you check it for me?
Will you truly live up to the name of the strongest sword cultivator in the world? What's wrong did I fail? To imitate the Saintess convincingly? Or do you simply dislike her?
The Dark Clan has no heartbite. The one who was struck by the arrow was indeed Mu Xuanling. But at the moment she fell, it was already you.
I was careless. I forgot that you have extraordinary perception. Just relying on the substitute can't fool you. Had I known earlier, I would take in a human heart to use instead. Such a step. The hardest thing for people to overcome is their own desires. No matter how strong you are, you won't escape. Before you die, enjoy this worldly bliss.
Where are you?
Where is Yukan?
The Saintess of the Dark Abyss. Throwing herself in front of an arrow for a man. You protect him so much. Could it be Nko that Angry Demon was right? Have you really fallen for Xie Xuechen? And planned to betray the Dark Abyss?
What do you think?
I think it's unlikely. That's why I'm standing here talking to you. Otherwise, I would have already taken both of your heads back to report to His Grace.
Report to Master. Why don't you use that brain that you hardly ever use? If Master hadn't allowed it, how could I so easily take Xie Xuechen out of the dark abyss?
What do you mean?
How do you think Xie Xuechen escaped the lava execution ground? Naturally, someone helped him.
The lava is guarded by 18 layers of restrictions. Could you possibly have the ability to break them?
I don't have that ability. It was Xie Xuechen himself who broke them. I merely gave him an elixir to restore his strength. Think about it. How could I obtain such a rare elixir?
It was given to you by his grace?
Master instructed me to let him go. That way, I'd owe him his life, allowing me to stay by his side and wait for the chance to seize the tokens.